All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the boys' chat. You got Darren, Colby, and Tanner with you here today. Today's topic, we're going to do another Would You Rather. We've done this a couple times now. But this time, we're also going to do Press the Button. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's press the button and you get something, but something else happens at the same time. So you can only get the one thing if the other thing, it'll make more sense when we get there.
Regardless.
All right.
You like pushing buttons, don't you, Darren?
Yeah. All right, let's start our
subscription to Lego, but press it.
I don't need the button.
Don't matter.
All right. All right, first up, would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
Be invisible. I feel like that's a very easy choice for me. Then you just hide and nobody can find you. Listen in on conversations.
Or where are you sneaking into, Colby?
I feel like you
Wherever
can
I
already.
want.
You're like a chameleon. You just like disappear as is. You know.
Well, it works out for me either way. I
What
mean,
would you do, Tanner?
Be invisible too, just because flying's overrated.
you know, always flying a plane.
Well, let's think logically about it, right? Let's assume flying is probably, I would imagine it's something kind of like sprinting or running, where it takes effort. It's not just you're done. And I'd imagine being invisible is the same thing, but it's more of a mental drain than a physical drain, because it's like flying. It's like you obviously have
You're
to train
exerting
for that.
yourself.
You're exerting something.
Eating beans.
Who knows what it is?
Spinach.
Right? So it's like, obviously, you'd have to, that, and if you're flying and you crash, you'd have to have thick skin, be almost invincible, because if you crash hard, you flying way up high and you crash into something or fall, like, you're going to hurt yourself. Whereas invisible, you're just invisible.
Right.
Do your clothes go invisible?
No.
That's lame.
Unless you're wearing special things. It's like the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four.
Oh, I was thinking
Special
Incredibles.
clothes.
Oh, Incredibles, same thing?
Yeah, it is. I
Oh,
guess
yeah?
it's true.
I guess it depends. But I think for the
No,
most
she
part.
had like the suit that would turn invisible.
Oh, that's right. Her clothes wouldn't.
Her clothes
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
Right, sorry, I touched your leg there for a minute. Anyways, all right, let's move on.
No hesitation.
Let's move on. Would you rather be able to speak all languages fluently or play every musical instrument perfectly?
I feel like languages would be such a more useful tool than like being able to play instruments. I mean, you play an instrument, oh yeah, that's cool, but like you go anywhere in the world, again, blending in chameleon thing is you go anywhere you can understand what's going on. Or
Right.
do you ever wonder if like you're sitting at a restaurant and like somebody speaking a foreign language, do you think they're talking about you?
Almost definitely.
Half the time I think so, but
Yeah.
That's how nail salons are, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For sure. You need that Google Translate thing where it translates in real time.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Darren?
I'm like, it's weird because I love to travel, so languages would be so beneficial. But I almost want to say musical instruments. Like, I don't know. I think of Scott and like his ability to play so many instruments, and I'm like, that's super sick. Like, that's way cool.
Right.
And like, also I feel, I don't know, you can get like jobs as like a translator or stuff, but
yeah.
you also
Right.
could make, if you're playing any instrument perfectly,
And music doesn't know any language because music's its own language. So you can touch
it's
people
universal.
all over the world playing an instrument.
This is true.
So
A lot of rock stars have touched people
yeah.
all over the world.
with their music.
With their music.
We gotta be
That's
clear
what
on
I'm
that
saying.
one.
That's what I'm
I knew
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Colby didn't.
Apparently I didn't.
So you going instruments or you going language?
I think I'm going music. Yeah,
All right.
instruments.
I think going with Colby, like being able to go anywhere and be able to understand things, I think that would be more beneficial than instruments, because I feel like instruments, if you can pick up if you know how to play the trumpet, it's not going to be that hard to learn other brass instruments. It's going to take a little bit of practice to get used to the trombone or the tuba, but it's the same mouth movement. Same with like the clarinet to all the saxophones.
Yeah.
And the flute's a little bit different, the oboe's a little different, the bassoon's a little different.
Percussion's all the same, so
Yeah, so it's
just
like
hit and stuff.
exactly.
and then you get into the string instruments. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But same idea. It's like you learn the violin. Chances are it's not going to be that hard to switch to a cello.
Yeah.
You can play it in.
It's the
you
same
know.
same base skills
Yeah.
that you can translate.
So
to
I feel
everything.
like if you can play a couple.
It'd be easier
like,
to learn more
Yeah.
once you had a couple
Yeah, like
basics
if you can
down.
because like if you think of like band teachers, a lot of the time they can play
Multiple
the
instruments.
majority. They're probably better at one instrument, like their main one, but they can play the other ones because they have the basics down. So like if you got the basics down of the instruments, you could almost pass through it. But it's like there's 200. Is there 200 languages spoken?
I don't
Something like that.
no
'Cause there's
idea.
like, I think there's like 200 spoken languages, so it's like that's a lot more to learn, and they're a lot more diverse.
Yeah.
'Cause,
As
like,
far
you-
as like the like Latin based ones go,
Right.
there's a ton of like crossover with that.
Right.
Like I can speak Spanish to Jackie, who speaks Portuguese, and she
Right.
understands it,
Uh-huh.
and she can reply in Portuguese, and like we can have a conversation that way. I went to Italy, could like understand everything, but then
Trying to
like
speak.
They also spell it weird, so I couldn't read it. But if someone was speaking it, I could like understand, which is weird.
Right.
Just because like the CI makes a ch sound, like the CC or CH is k or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. It was there was a couple different like base rules that once you figured that out, it was easier to read. But
Right. But then think of like someone who speaks a foreign language trying to learn English.
English is a
English
weird
sucks.
And
language.
like all of our special rules for everything and whatnot. I feel like
I
it
after
has
E,
more
except
it
after
has
C.
more utility. The utility value of learning languages or having those mastered is higher than the instruments.
yeah,
So, but I mean, it would be sick too. All right, let's move on. Okay, would you rather live in a world with no technology or a world with no nature?
Technology,
Yeah, throw it out the window.
yeah.
it's gone. It's
Sorry,
worthless.
sorry, everyone out there. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
It's worthless.
So, yeah.
I mean, I feel like you look at the advancement in technology from before, like actual technology as we know it today. Like you think about how long.
I think digital.
Yeah, digital.
Nothing digital, right?
right.
Well, you go
'Cause,
back
like,
to
fire is a technology.
yeah, or like bow and arrows. Like you see how long bow and arrows were in use before like a firearm was or whatever. Like how useful that tool was to them.
right.
I feel like they had a greater
Right.
innovation.
Well, I think now though we kind of take the word technology and think of tech.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like your electronics is all technology. You wouldn't think of a screwdriver as technology. You'd think of that more as like a tool.
Yeah.
So what about a car? Where does that land?
Smart cars eat like electric vehicles? Probably no.
Well, I look at it as
But
more like
gas-powered, yes?
Model T. Like
Potentially.
that's not really
Technology.
technology in this
Not
sense. I feel
digital
like
stuff.
digital, whereas like a new truck, I feel like is more of a technology digital that you could get away
Computers.
from.
I think
Yeah.
computers is the base of technology as we know today. Because everything that's
So if you had to
technology
take
pretty
it
much
back
has a
when
computer in
computers
it.
weren't in cars.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So you're thinking 60s muscle cars.
Uh-huh. Yep.
go.
Yep. American muscle.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir.
I think I'd take probably like a late 30s, early 40s Mercedes.
Okay.
Okay, Hitler.
Yeah. I was like the ones in Germany.
Hey, man. Nothing beats German ingenuity, right?
Okay, Volkswagen.
Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi,
Showers.
BMW.
Fumes that come off those things.
I heard their
man.
summer camps were
Yeah.
fun, though. All right.
Anywho,
I actually heard they weren't. I don't know, like not a whole lot of repeat customers.
not a good,
Nobody,
not good
nobody really
reviews.
went back the second time.
I'm sorry, Mom. All right, let's move on.
I'm not, but I love you, Andy.
All right. Would you rather always have to tell the truth or always have to lie?
Ooh,
I think a good rule of thumb is just tell the truth.
yeah. I mean, but put it in this perspective. Like, if somebody asks you, "Hey, do I look fat in this?" Like, yeah, it's good to be honest with them, but like,
But think about this, Colby. I love you.
yeah, I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth. So,
See? No, I'm saying you though.
yeah,
Like if you have to respond to that.
Yeah. Say like way in the distant future when you got little kiddos and they're like, Papa Colby, See, it's like, Daddy, do you love me? No, son.
No, I don't. You're a mistake.
Or the worst case, yes, son, I do. You know?
Anyway.
So
if you choose to lie, I feel like you could like have more creativity with it, but also if you're forced to always tell the truth.
you could
'Cause,
still
like-
you could still have creativity with telling the truth
Yeah,
because it's
you
like
can.
I'm telling the truth. I'm just not telling you everything. You're
Yeah.
not
Right.
lying.
Or you can
Yeah.
avoid the answer, like
Yeah.
Right.
redirect the conversation.
Yeah.
I'd probably go truth.
Because just because I have to tell the truth doesn't mean I actually have to say what I'm thinking. Because you can ask me a question, I don't have to answer. I'm
That's
not
true.
lying.
Yeah.
You know, there's no lying. I'm just not answering.
Yeah.
Well, like ask me if you look fat in that shirt.
No,
Ask me.
no.
Do it.
Do I look fat in this shirt?
That color looks really good on you. You know?
Yeah, see?
Crisis averted. Crisis averted.
Fair enough.
Hey, man.
But no, you don't.
The new relationship
It
healthy
matches
weights
your eyes,
real.
Tanner. It matches your eyes, Tanner. You're
Believe
fine.
me, I know.
All right. Here we go. Would you rather never have to sleep again or never have to eat again?
Sleep again.
Those are like 2 out of my 3 favorite activities.
What's the third?
Lacrosse.
Oh. Mine's napping.
That falls under sleeping, in my opinion.
Not
but
me.
Oh, for sure. I'm
Way different.
sleeping.
Way different.
I'd go get rid of sleep because I enjoy food way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because the more food you like,
But I also really enjoy sleeping.
yeah. I mean, but you
never
don't
have to.
You don't need to though.
You can.
You can.
You
but
could treat yourself. Go
True,
take a nap, King.
True. But same thing with food, though. If I never have to eat again, that doesn't mean I can't eat again.
I mean,
Does that
would
mean
you rather
you're-
have pumpkin bread or a nap? I mean,
Does that mean you're always sitting right at like the calorie level you need, so you don't have to eat? But if you do, it's in excess of calories that then you have to work off. Colby's never had to think about working off calories in his life.
No.
Seriously.
sorry, I'm built different. Okay.
That's a good question. I don't know. But think about sleep, though. How's our body going to replenish its energy?
I would
Are we just
Food.
always going to be at peak? Are we always going to be at peak energy? Say we go run a marathon. Are we going to be at peak energy through the whole thing?
No, you just have an IV with caffeine just dripping right into your vein. That's how Tanner is, anyways, right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I limit myself. I try and drink no more than 2 energy drinks a day. Sorry, Mom.
2 more, he says.
No, so we get these. I get these like packets, like flavored water packets at Walmart. I get the energy ones. They have 120 milligrams of caffeine. So just
So you
it's
mix one of those into your monsters.
I've tried. It's gross. No. Yeah, I just in my water. I'll drink 5 of them in a day. I'll go like fill my. I'll go. Well, you know they're for like the standard like 16-ounce water bottles, and my water bottle at work is almost 30. So I'm like, it's diluted enough, right? So I'll go like I'll get my water. I'll dump the packet in it, shake it up, drink it. Go get my water. I'm like, I'll like drink just the normal water. I'm like, this water tastes gross. Dump another packet in there, chug that down, and I'm like, oh, I've had way more caffeine than I need to today. But I drink enough water to dilute it, so I'm good.
Okay, Tanner.
What
It's
kind
like
of girl math is this? Holy.
I'm
it's
an,
like
I'm an
having a Diet
expert.
Coke after
I'm
you
an
had all this
expert.
sugar.
Leave me
That's like-
alone.
That's like. I don't have. What do you even. I'm not overdosing on meth.
Neither am I.
I just have
You're
it
not.
I
casually
take
throughout the day.
just enough to
I
keep me
don't-
going.
I don't OD at night. I just have a little bit every 2 hours. You know, it's like you're
Well, yeah,
still putting it all in.
I don't pop it down every 5 minutes. It probably takes me 30 minutes to down one.
Only 30.
We're still
Yeah.
looking at 600 milligrams of caffeine.
I know. It doesn't affect me. I like the taste. That's the issue. No, that's the issue. I like the flavor because it's peach mango, so I like the flavor. I don't recognize the caffeine. They don't have the normal ones. Leave me alone.
You get a different brand.
No, they're more expensive. I
You
can
know,
get.
these are work provided. I
They're
don't-
like,
you
oh
get a
no, I
little
buy these
slack because
myself.
you- oh,
No.
yeah, never
But
mind.
they're-
That's on you.
it's like $2 for a pack of 10. No, work
That's a financial investment.
work provides us amino
Caffeine
acids, and I
production.
hate amino acids. Ugh, those make me throw up. I don't know. It's some like pre-workout energy something.
Amino Amino acids?
That's just what it's called. Or it's called aminos, not amino acids, but I think it
Okay.
provides you with those.
Okay.
Oh.
They're healthy.
I was like,
But it's called like amino
I just
something.
pictured like a cabinet full of Tums or something.
Yeah.
I was like, work provided. Nice. Well, I'm
It's for your
hungry.
tummy ache.
All right,
I'd
let's
do it for a Scooby snack. You'll do it because it's your job, Tanner.
I should use it on my boss next. I'll do it for a Scooby snack. All right, let's move on. Okay, would you? This will be a good one for you guys.
No,
I think I know your answer, Colby. I'm not sure about Darren
we'll see.
because he's already one of these and you're the other one. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
Well, I'm 20 minutes early, so
Yeah.
Then I was 10 minutes late. 15.
So Colby, we know you early. You're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
Darren, would you rather actually be early or would
Like,
you want to
if
stay?
physically would be able to be early, would you?
Because literally, these are you guys.
Yeah.
You're always 10 minutes late. You're always early.
Yeah.
So, would you like to switch teams or are you staying where you're at?
I think I would like to be early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then do it.
I just put so much stuff into the day. I'm like, oh, I got time for that. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
That makes sense. That makes
Like I
sense.
did BioLife, finished at 5, forgot I had to go to Costco, so I just went to Walmart. As I'm pulling out of Walmart, I was like, crap, Costco. And like that whole intersection over in Washington,
Yep.
I get that.
nightmare.
I get that.
So then I get into Costco and it's like 5:40 and I was like, we're about to speed run this.
Yep.
And then I had to get a chicken bake, and that's what sent me back.
There you go.
All right. Now let's move into a couple harder would you rathers. We're going to do one from each year. I need you guys to pick a number between 1 and 25. Darren, we'll start with you.
14.
14. All right. Would you rather live in a reality where everything is predetermined and lacks free will, or live in chaos with no rules or predictability?
Chaos.
Okay.
I would love to live in chaos, but I don't know that I could stand it.
No, you couldn't.
Wait, so like rules, but like no free will?
Yeah, so rules, your destiny is decided, no free will
You're like
pretty
a mindless
much.
robot.
Kinda, yeah. But you
Guess
still
you-
get to experience things.
I
But
guess
what
if
if
you
you
put it
get
that way,
what if you
though.
get lucky and you get the
Yeah, but
free love
Tanner,
fun in?
have you met our luck though?
No.
Yeah,
What's
you
luck?
have.
I've met bad luck, not luck.
It's still luck.
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I go chaos just because, like,
More fun.
yeah,
You get choices.
Yeah.
I feel like I create chaos everywhere I go anyways, so,
Depends on the day.
yeah.
All right, Colby, 1 through 25.
25.
Okay. Would you rather discover definite proof of an afterlife but be unable to share it with anyone, or never know what happens after death?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the unknowing, just because it's kind of.
That's kind of where we're at right
That's
now.
where we're at right now. It's kind of intriguing to be like, okay, what happens? Like, where do we go? What goes on? Like, have that questioning mind of everything, of what's the purpose, what's going on.
Okay.
What if there was no life after death? It's just like, this is it.
That,
What's the point of living?
yeah.
We're all destined to, like,
What's the point of following the rules?
go to
Yeah.
school, get a job,
Work
work-
for our
work
whole
the
lives.
system, retire by the time you can't enjoy your life.
And then keel over and die because you're stopped working.
Yeah. Hope you left an impact.
That's sad to think about. Is like, okay, what are you trying to leave behind after you go?
Your
Like,
legacy. What kind of legacy do you want?
yeah, and like, how should you go about doing it? What you should do to achieve that?
Right.
What's the appeal of atheism?
I have no idea.
Because, like, you can choose to believe in God or not, but I feel like most people that choose to believe in Him are happier.
I mean, for the
And-
most part,
And outside of that, what difference does it make in this life, you know?
right?
Exactly.
Well,
Who knows?
All right.
let me know in the comments. If you're atheist, I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Why do you choose that? Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question.
Who knows?
I'm with Colby, though. I'd stay this way.
Yeah.
I think I would rather have definite proof of an afterlife and not be able to share it with anyone, because then I know, like, there's an afterlife, and I'm assuming then I would know how to get to
Where you need
the
to go.
good one.
Right.
You know, if
Okay.
it's good and bad, or
Heaven, hell.
yeah, or 3 degrees, I can know how to get to the best of the best afterlife, and then I can just almost like lead by example, I guess, and be like, well, I'm living my life good. I can't say like, oh yeah, there's an afterlife, and I'm like, just live your life good, and it's gonna pay off. Like,
It's not like a blind faith for you, at least.
yeah, because if you think about it now, if you go religion, you go Bible, heaven,
Mhm.
hell, you go more, Latter-day Saint, you go 3 degrees of glory. There's not really a hell per se,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like if you believe that and stuff like that, and you believe that there's an afterlife, and we have the blueprint to get there.
Mm-hmm.
If you go religion,
Mm-hmm.
it's in the Bible, it's in
Step by step.
it's in other religious texts. It's how to get there, right? And some people don't believe that at all, and they're gonna live in darkness. But if you go deep into religion, it's the people like, oh, what if I've never heard about, what about all those people that never had the opportunity to hear about, the Bible, to hear about
Mhm.
religion? It's like, well, we believe in the next life. There's going to be a time where they can learn and choose to accept,
Or not.
choose to accept or not. And if they accept, then it's like, then they have the opportunity to learn and grow, and then, get to the good place.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, that's a fair point.
I think I would rather know.
Would you switch, Colby? Do you want to know or still no?
I still don't want to know. I mean, again, it's that mystery of what is going to happen. Like, what's the purpose? Like, I mean, you think about the things we do physically and actually know about what goes on or whatever with anything. Pick anything and that you deal with day to day and go, well, I know how a car motor works, or I know how this works, or I know why 2 + 2 is 4 or whatever. Like, you know why these things are, so you stop questioning them and you stop trying to learn about them for the most part. For some of those, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's still more growth that you can learn from not knowing.
I feel like it's like the Spider-Man quote, with great power comes great responsibility. It's like,
Yeah.
once you know for certainty, then it's like, it's very much on you if you don't do everything you have to make it into heaven or wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But where it's like, yeah, I think this is what I should be doing, and I think it'll get me here, then it's like,
Right.
try to be a good person.
Mm-hmm. And I see the appeal of not knowing,
Yeah.
but just knowing
You
me
almost had me
and
convinced with knowing, too. I
Right.
was like,
yeah. Well, that's just me as a person.
Mhm.
I would want to know personally,
yeah.
because I'm a curious guy, and I like to know things. I mean, anytime we have in
Any
our
sort of
conversations at work or anything like that, and we have whatever, I look it up because I want to know personally,
Mm-hmm.
not because it's gonna necessarily gain me anything or progress me in any way. I just like to know because I just like to know.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I mean, I see the appeal of not knowing because ignorance is bliss
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. So I definitely get that. All right, let's move on to the press the button questions. We got 2 levels of these. So for these ones, again, we'll pick a couple, 1 through 25. We'll start with the less difficult, I guess. So Colby, we'll start with you this time. Pick a number 1 through 25.
6.
6. Okay. So press the button, and you'll have the ability to speak to animals, but humans will no longer understand your speech.
Ooh.
You pressing the button?
I don't know that I am, because there's really not a benefit in my mind you can gain from understanding what animals are saying that you can't get from other human interaction. Like, granted, there's things you could learn, and like,
But you can't pass it on to humans.
yeah, you can't.
Right.
There's nothing you can do with it. You're just
You can't Dr. Doolittle it,
Yeah.
where you can
Unless
speak
you
to the
start a
animals,
blog.
and then you can provide the information to, humans.
Right. I don't think I'm pushing it.
Yeah, probably not.
All right.
How about you?
No, I don't think so. I don't care to talk to animals.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're out, like, hunting or something like that,
Don't shoot me.
don't come after me. Leave me. I have a family. Or, like, you're killing a bug. It's like, please don't. I have a wife and kids.
Right.
You're like, I'm sorry, little guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's why I'm doing this.
She can't understand me anymore. All right. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd press the button. All right, Darren, your turn. 1 through 25.
11.
11. All right. Press the button, and you'll become a genius in a specific field of your choice, but you'll forget everything else you know.
I don't think I'm pushing the button because it's like that old saying, and I'm going to butcher this,
Probably.
is jack of all trades but master of none. And then whatever the rest of it. There's a whole rest of it. I think that has a lot of value. Like being a jack of all trades, knowing a little about everything has its purpose because you can always, in my opinion, you can always learn more as needed. If not, there's YouTube University. So,
Yeah.
but
Let's say you were going to push it. What category would you choose?
that changes it up too.
Because you forget everything else you know. Now, are we assuming that, like, say you choose microbiology, or something crazy out there? Do you forget how to speak? Do you forget how to do
I think you can function as a human.
driving?
Like basic human functions you can do, but like driving.
And I think you remember relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Because that's too extreme.
yeah, like having human interactions. Like, I look at it and going like what a bear does. Like a bear knows how to gather food. It has its specific things that it does to grow and be alive. Like it knows
Right.
how to interact and mate with other bears. It knows how to do all this stuff. I feel like it's like that of this is what they know and they don't know anything different. They don't know how a deer acts. Like they're not.
I think you'd be
Right.
able to like throw a ball, but you wouldn't be good at lacrosse. Because
Okay.
just like the average American, you might be able to like flick it out of the stick,
And it's
Yeah.
Unless you're my brother-in-law. So the UTech lacrosse team had a golf tournament as a fundraiser.
Uh-huh.
And one of the holes, they had a, like, longest throw competition.
Uh-huh.
My brother-in-law, great golfer, phenomenal golfer, can smack the ball 400 yards.
This
Right?
one, Chase?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to throw lacrosse at all. So they gave him, they gave him a stick, not a lot of whip in it, I guess. They gave you like the worst one. And he goes to try and just launch it out because he played baseball, he plays golf, right? Lacrosse is 100% different than those. Same idea, but a lot of the small mechanics is very different. So he just tried to huck it out there because he's seen it before. Ball flies straight out of his stick backwards and hits. They were playing, I think, a 4-man scramble. Hits one of the guys straight where you don't want to get hit, straight in the boys. And I was like, he was telling me this. I'm like, I am judging you so hard right now. And then I guess he like picked it up and just kind of flung it out there, kind of angry, like with one hand, and it went at a decent amount, but literally straight back or straight to
That's
the
got to
side.
be a lot of whip, right?
No whip.
No,
No whip.
because
it
it's
slid
not
right out of
holding
it.
it.
A lot of
It's
whip would have
rolling
gone
out.
straight to the ground after he threw it.
Yeah.
No whip would have flown out the back.
Yeah, maybe. I remember there was this kid. He this is like when I first went up to SEU, first practice I went to. Like
Right.
some boys are shooting around and everything. This kid picks up his stick, gets a ball in it, like takes a step down ripper, and just absolutely dings the ball bucket behind him. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not so worried about playing collegiate anymore. I think I'll keep up just fine.
Yep.
And that it would, like his pocket would snag. So like even after he went all the way around, it still wouldn't come out until it was like
Dang.
pointed backwards, and he like let off some of
Right.
the momentum. So
Right. I guess back to your point though, I think the average person could probably get it out of the stick, but he was, Chase was trying to launch it as far as he could, so that's why I did that. Same with that guy, It's- But I think generally, they go like,
yeah,
kind of toss it like
no
that.
follow through, just the flick.
Yeah, it's like a catapult. They try and just like
Yeah.
stop it. But okay, what was the question?
If you were going to choose
genius.
a category,
Genius, right.
Yeah.
Darren, what would you choose then?
sports analytic.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting.
I just feel like that'd be super interesting, like career wise. If you were the most qualified person on earth, then like any major sporting,
They're
Event?
gonna want you. Yeah.
they want you there as like an announcer or like a consultant or whatever.
Right.
So
Well,
that'd
if you
be
go
cool.
analytics, they're gonna want you to do the numbers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not necessarily announce, because announcing you get the numbers from someone else.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, Colby, what about you? What specific field would you take?
You know, I don't know that there's one specifically. I mean, maybe just like understanding like the human mind and like decisions, like why people do things.
So, like psychology,
Like,
almost.
yeah, probably. I mean, because then you could almost understand everything else of, oh, this is why they do this, or this is what happens.
Mm-hmm.
in this-
Understanding human nature.
Yeah.
You just understand the why out of everybody's actions.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, I have that question every single day of, why did you do that?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I'd go like the business route. I don't know if there's any like like specific field.
subcategory. Yeah.
Yeah, business or like a marketing, because I think like business encompasses marketing and accounting, and at least accounting for a business.
Mm-hmm.
Just because then I could make a lot of money.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could almost just say entrepreneurial
Yeah, something like that.
mind,
Yeah.
I guess, like that. Because they kind of have an idea of everything. They're not experts at accounting or anything like that.
Right.
But
Right. Because then it's like, if I forget how to do everything else, I can go find the people that know how to do that and be
Right.
like, you know how to do this, I know how to do that. Let's team up, grow this thing like crazy, real fast. We'll get a massive return. Bada bing, bada boom. We're out.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Good point.
okay. All right, Colby, pick another one. 1 through 25.
13.
Okay. Press the button, but you'll be able to experience any fictional world as if it were real, but you'll be stuck in that world for a week each time.
I'm pressing
Dude,
it.
I'm slamming that
That
button.
I'm
For
spamming it.
sure.
I'm never leaving Star Wars.
I mean,
Yeah, no surprise.
that's a week. You can do anything for a week.
Yeah.
Like,
And even if it's like, oh, I really didn't enjoy that,
yeah,
then don't
It
go
was a
there
week.
again.
Yeah.
It was a week.
you're
Yeah.
done.
It'd be like summer camp
Yeah.
Also, like,
in Germany. But it's only a week.
only week.
You just ride that
Then you
rail
go
car till
home.
the end.
And then you go home.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Anyways.
Demonetized. I'm just kidding. We're not monetized. Hit the subscribe button to help us get there, though.
Nice plug, Tanner.
Thank you.
We go from Holocaust to getting a plug.
I never said nothing about the Holocaust. What are you talking about, Colby?
Oh, my bad.
Where'd we get on that?
All right, so what are you guys pressing? I think we all said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the first one you go to? Obviously, I'd go to Star Wars frequently. Is there any particular fictional world you guys would like to go to first?
I think Harry Potter's up there for me.
Yeah,
You
that's
just want to
probably.
go to England.
No. I hate English people.
I know a couple nice ones.
Yeah.
That's because you know them from here, though, right?
Yeah, but they're from there.
Well, yeah, but like when they're pulled out of their natural habitat, they have to adjust to us.
They got to adapt or
Or
die.
when you're surrounded by them.
I guess that's a fair point. You stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, well, like we spent.
Especially with your honky-tonk Yankee accent.
Could be.
I don't know hell what that
Howdy,
was.
partner.
I don't know hell what you talking about there, soul son.
Yeehaw.
We spent like 13 hours in the London, England airport
Oh,
on a
No thanks.
layover.
Nope.
I don't like it.
never again.
I don't like it.
Never again. Never forget.
Don't forget.
So Harry Potter, okay. Cole,
I don't know.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's probably another
you
good
guys
one.
seen the teaser for that? The new series coming out in December?
Oh, I didn't know they were coming up.
Looks okay. I don't
Better
know.
than the second movie?
Second movie's overrated.
No, the second movie was trash.
It
had its moments.
Trash.
What are you doing? Why on my roof? You know, it has its moments.
That's true.
That's a good
So,
point.
all right. What about you, Colby?
I don't know that I got one beside. I mean, yeah, I'd probably do Star Wars or like Harry Potter. I mean, there'd be ones that I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that, but there's not one that I'm like dying to
What
do.
about like Lord of the Rings?
I was
Would you
about
guys
to
do?
say that.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
it's
be
probably
down
on
to go
there.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably on
So
there.
what's another one that would be cool?
I don't.
I'd definitely do Star Wars though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be.
I'm like halfway through them. I'm getting there.
Oh, nice. Which one are you on? Where'd you start? I guess
He just started.
you're halfway through. Like, what did you? Are you at number 3, number 4? Did you do the other way around? Are you number 6,
Did-
number 1?
Did you
Hold
do?
on,
re-
hold on,
did
hold
you
on,
you
I'm
start with the
thinking, I'm
newest
thinking.
ones?
Did
Are
you
you on
st-
9? Like
Did you start chronological or did you start release
date,
order?
Yeah.
Chronological.
Okay, so
'Kay.
you're probably on 3.
No, I'm on like 5.
Oh, then you're almost done, dude.
Oh yeah, I forget. There's
Or, like,
9 of them. So halfway would
4
be
or
Half.
5.
4 or
Yeah.
5. I forget
Yeah.
about that.
I'm like halfway through 1 right now. I started watching them all on like the lacrosse drives out to like
Oh
Colorado and stuff,
Mhm.
like Arizona.
You
and
can
I
fit
was like,
quite a few on there.
I
yeah.
got time. Yeah. I'd like wedge my little iPad into the seat, and then we'd hook up to a speaker in the back, and like everybody's watching.
Nice.
Good
So
times.
what are you thinking so far? How you liking it so
It's
far?
pretty good. Pretty good.
Good. Welcome to the cult.
Yeah, thank you.
I welcome you in.
We should have made him wear the freaking helmet.
Yeah, you guys can't see this, but I've got a Darth Vader helmet and a Boba Fett helmet here, and
Can you put on the Darth Vader helmet?
yeah, you can. It takes a couple seconds.
I'm gonna do it.
Why don't you do the Boba Fett one?
Yeah, that one's gonna be easier to put
The,
on.
the Boba Fett one's gonna be easier. That one you got to take it apart.
You gotta take it apart. It's 3 pieces.
It's actually 4 pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Just set it back down. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There
We
you
should have
Hey,
turned
go
the
grab-
camera
go
for
grab-
this.
go. Go grab the Boba Fett one. Walk back on camera. Just don't bump anything, please.
Isn't this butt shot there, Darren?
You can shoot that back up. There you go. There you go.
Gonna add the sound effects.
Thank you. We needed that. So yeah.
Anyways,
And then I got 6 lightsabers as well.
that?
Yeah, that's
How
it.
many does your family own? Have you ever done a count? How many does Jared own?
He's got more than me. He just when he did his last trip,
He got like 4, didn't he?
or the one before that, he got a lot. And I think his last trip, he came back with a couple more. He's got probably just shy of 10. So he's got quite a few more than me. I think total amongst the family, we probably got more, close to 20,
Yeah.
if not more. But
Pulled them
That's-
all out at your guys' wedding.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We've gotten more since then. Me specifically.
Yeah.
So
Tanner knows what's
Probably
important in
going to
life.
next week too.
yeah, yeah. I was like, I can't not get one.
That's fair enough.
So I've gotten one every time I've gone. So, all right, let's move on. Okay. Let's see. I think we're back to Darren. We'll pick another one, 1 through 25.
The one they won.
All right. Press the button and you'll be able to teleport anywhere instantly.
That one.
But
that
you'll
one. Where's the button?
but you'll age twice as fast while teleporting.
Oh, done. That's easy. Then you die faster.
True. What do you mean while teleporting?
I
Like
don't know.
while you're in whatever location?
I don't
How
know.
long does teleporting
It
take?
just says while you're teleporting.
I would just say it's instantaneous, and then like you just took off some of your life when you did it.
Because if it takes 2 minutes to teleport, then I age 4 minutes during the 2-minute span.
I don't know.
Slam
Sure.
in the button.
Or-
Slam in the
Here,
button.
there's another one in here.
If you're taking a year off my life, slam in the button.
Here's another one.
You get $10 million, or you cut half your life.
Press the button. Press the button.
Life
Press the button.
expectancy in half.
Press the button twice.
Or it's like press the button and you get $1 million, but some random person around the world, becomes not alive anymore.
Uh-huh.
It's like
And it could be you.
I could solve all my problems, or I could get $1 million.
all right. Here's a follow up to that because I saw it on here. Teleport anywhere instantly,
Mhm.
but you show up naked.
Slamming the button.
I figured.
I had this mission companion. He liked to play this game where it was someone like names a superpower, and then the other 2 people each have to come up with like a weakness to it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, for teleportation, because that's if I could choose a superpower, that would be it. The weakness he gave me was you can't teleport with clothes on.
Okay.
So, and then the other person was you can only teleport from a bathroom to another bathroom.
Oh, easy.
And so I was like, oh, that's even better.
That's even
then I'm
better.
just teleporting into a bathroom naked. There's a lot less people.
Exactly.
You got it in a bag.
Yeah.
Hey, what's even better is you could go into a public restroom, teleport to your own bathroom, go to the bathroom, and then teleport back to where you were,
Facts.
and never have to use a
Oh, I
public
was gonna
restroom
say,
again.
So you could just teleport home and then you're home.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
All right.
But why would you leave
DI in
home?
all your outfits.
Teleport into the DI. Come running out.
Psst. Hey, kid.
All
Go
right.
get me a shirt.
All right, let's move on to the more difficult ones. All right, Colby, we started with you. We'll just keep it going. 1 through 25.
18.
18. Press the button, and you'll become a globally recognized leader capable of bringing about positive change,
Or negative.
but you'll be constantly targeted by threats.
Yeah, push it. Why not?
Nah, I'm not pushing it.
Why not? Who cares?
I'm not pushing it. Screw it.
I'm not worried about the threats. I just don't know.
I
that
don't want to
wanna
be the
a
leader.
world leader. Yeah.
That's how I am.
Like, honestly, the threats on my life is a perk. That would make it exciting.
That's fair enough.
Got people around me.
Yeah.
Gotta learn how to shoot lots of guns.
No, I'd
Yeah,
probably
maybe not.
maybe I would push it. You get some more influence.
Might accidentally push it.
Yeah, like sit on it or something. Like, oh,
Like, oh no! Is that where I put it?
did I change the channel? Oh,
Oops. Oh no! Also, just boom! Everyone rushes in on you. All right, Darren, your turn. 1 through 25.
No, that was good. I think that was the right one.
All right.
18.
We just did
Did
18.
That's why I said 3.
All right. Press the button, and you'll have the power to communicate with a parallel version of yourself in another universe. But every conversation comes at a physical cost to both of you.
I'm not that interesting,
Like
so
you
no.
get hit in the nuts.
I don't know. Well, let's just say you're physically tired afterwards.
Okay.
Well, maybe. I'm probably not pushing
I'd
it.
push it just so I have the option. It doesn't say you have to talk
No,
to us.
I'm pushing it just because I can have a friend. Who's not like? I'm not gonna be not friends with
Wow,
myself.
Tanner, thanks.
I'm not gonna be not friends with myself.
Well, like at any time, you know, it's like if I called myself up in the middle of the night, I would answer. If you guys call, it'd be like, if he calls again, I'll answer. You know?
I'll
I
call
would
an
not
811
wake
dig
up.
first.
Yeah.
You
see?
can call me 10 times in a row and I won't wake up.
Yeah. See? So I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna wake up for myself. Well, so you said no, you didn't care,
Yeah, I
Darren.
didn't care.
I'd push it so there's the option. What kind of conversation would you want to have with a parallel self?
I don't know. Well, see, if it's parallel, that probably means that their life is pretty similar to yours. There's just a few differences.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it'd be like,
What did
hey,
you do here?
maybe you went through this already. Maybe it's, you know, it's like, hey, this is coming up.
You're like asking
What
for
would you
advice.
do, or
Mhm.
what did you do, or, you know,
Right.
depending on how parallel it is.
Okay.
So
What if they just like everywhere where you failed in life, they were successful?
and vice versa though.
Yeah, or the other way around. I feel
Well,
like if
like,
it's the
it's
other way
like-
around, then that's
Well-
not beneficial for you to have that conversation.
But like he's successful at stuff you fail at. You're successful at stuff he fails at.
So if you guys work
So
together,
there's
eventually
mutual benefit.
Yeah.
you would just be average. So
Your most average self.
exactly.
Wouldn't that be your most successful self?
Nope.
Oh.
Or your most failed self.
If you both bring up your failures,
I was like,
that's not average.
That's not
Or,
average,
bring
or
it
it's
up
what,
to the
if,
top.
what if you both bring down your failures? Or you bring down your successes?
then you're below average.
See?
Then you're wasting them conversations.
Exactly.
How did I listen to myself?
All right, let's move on. Colby,
That all
1
the
through
time.
25, sir.
1.
Uno. Press the button and you'll have the power to end all suffering in the world, but
I'm not pressing. Some people deserve that.
but it will require you to experience the world's collective suffering.
No.
Somebody already did that.
Somebody
for
already
us.
did that for us. So he did that for a reason. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because that would suck.
We couldn't go through it.
Yeah.
I'd rather die.
Thank you, Jesus.
Praise up. All right, Darren, 1 through 25. I'm just realizing now I only actually have 23, so 1 through 25, please.
I
think
almost said
it's
25.
I know, that's why I put that in.
22.
22. Press the button and you'll be able to enter the dreams of others, influencing
yeah.
their subconscious.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm doing backflips.
But doing so will cause recurring nightmares for you.
I'm slamming it. I could clown people all the time. You're like asleep on a plane, you know, or like someone falls asleep and you're like, I'm coming for you, buddy. And you're
Go
like,
time.
pop some like melatonin. You're like,
All right, that's a little freaky.
I think I would push it just to see what was going on with other people. Who cares about me?
yeah, see what other people are dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's been a minute since I had a nightmare.
I couldn't tell you last time I remembered any of my dreams.
Yeah.
Same.
I just sleep. I don't think about it.
I got a court case coming up for a driver or a speeding ticket.
I was going to ask you about that today.
Trying to get it resolved before it happens, but I had a dream the other night where I was like, it was a Zoom meeting, you
Right.
know?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 4:15. I logged on at like 4:10.
Oh, you're
The
early.
judge had logged on at 4 because that's
Oh.
when the meeting was and shut it down at 4:08.
Wait.
So I was 2 minutes late, and I was like, oh, freak. Then I woke up and I was like, was that real?
I hope that wasn't.
Because in my dream, I was out in Albuquerque knocking doors again, and I was like, that's what made me late. And I was like, am I back?
Nice. All right. I got one for you guys. Press the button and you'll gain the power to revive extinct species.
Yes,
But for every species you bring back, a current species will go extinct.
absolutely.
Yeah, why
I'm
not?
bringing back the dinosaurs, and I'm getting
Woolly
rid of
mammoth.
mosquitoes. You're welcome.
You don't
America.
get to choose which one goes extinct, though.
No, we're going to make
It
it
just
that
says
way.
a random one will go extinct. So what if it's like elephants?
Humans.
That's fine with me. Bring back the Neanderthals. Bye-bye humans.
Do I get to choose what comes back?
Yep.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yep. I want my dinosaurs.
All right, well, here, we'll phrase this a couple ways. So you would press it if you got to choose,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't matter which one goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm assuming you'd still choose it if you got to choose which one.
goes away.
So now, what
Definitely.
if you got to choose which one goes away, but you don't get to choose which one comes back?
I'm probably still pressing it.
You'd be like, yeah, I want to revive something. I want to get rid of these, but I don't know it's going to a random shuffle on which one comes back. So
still
what
doing
if it's like something stupid?
Like what?
Ah, push it again.
Yeah, get rid of that
I'm
one
good
and
with
just get
this one.
something new.
All right, fair point. I didn't
Just,
think of that.
just redraw that.
Yeah, so like, well, whatever you bring back has to stick around.
Yeah.
So you're keep eliminating current species. I'd still be doing it just because
Yeah.
it's like there
Might
are
as
so
well.
many annoying bugs you could just get rid of.
Yeah.
you
True.
know?
Very
True.
true.
And then just watch ecosystems crumble because you're wrecking stuff in food chains.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's one. Press the button, and you'll gain the power to bring joy to anyone's life through a single touch. All right, are you guys pressing it? But well, let me ask you. Would- Would you press that, regardless of what's gonna come next? I'm asking before you guys find
So
out.
bring joy to anybody's lives?
Yep, just through a touch. Like, is that something that piques your interest?
Are you limited on touches?
No.
I mean, the
Does
the
that
ethical
intrigue you?
right
Does that-
answer
does that
should
intrigue
be
you?
yes.
We're not-
Yeah,
we're-
I am interested.
Who talks about ethics here? Not us.
I am interested.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you'll absorb their sadness in the process.
Yeah, I'd push it.
Now, I'm thinking this is probably like a King Midas situation
Then no.
where maybe you don't have
Where you don't
the
have
ability
control to
Yeah,
turn
you
it
don't have-
on and off.
Yeah.
Mm.
You just do it.
If I can't turn it off, no. If I can turn it off, yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, our dog just died, like,
Oh,
a little bit ago, you know? and
Right.
It was, like, didn't hit me that hard, but, like, really the rest of the family it hit, you
Right.
know? And I was like, Aw, I want to help you guys out, you know?
Right.
Yeah. All right, we'll do one more. You guys decide together, 1 through 23. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a couple seconds.
Throw out some numbers or some fingers.
Let's go rock, paper, scissors with that.
All right. 1, 8.
8. Okay.
That was way too difficult.
This will be our last one. Okay. Press the button, and you'll have the ability to instantly learn any skill or field of knowledge, but you'll lose the ability to retain personal memories.
I forget stuff anyways. I'm pushing the button. I don't remember a whole lot.
But you won't remember us.
Yeah, but you're still around.
Mr. Stark.
I don't feel so well.
I don't feel so good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still pushing it.
I
Alright.
wouldn't. I feel
I
like
wouldn't either.
you talk about jack of all trades. I feel like I can get a B in just about anything I try, you know?
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Except golf. Then we're like C-, you know?
You're passing still. You're passing.
Yeah.
I've seen you play. Lower that a little bit.
All right. That's fair. But I still have fun.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters.
I hit a shot last night. We were doing the Big Shots League. Last night was our last night. We got third. Should have got first.
Loser.
That's another story. But anyways, I hit a shot. Beautiful drive. Nice out there. Went over 250, which is far from me. That's not far for a lot of people. But, I got out 250. I was like, and that's the shot that's going to bring me back. There's always one
Yep.
shot that you smack out there. You're like, oh, I
That's
can
why I do this.
play this game.
Yeah. I had one of those with a one-hander at Top Golf.
Really?
Yeah, I like lined up and I just went, and it just like
Nice.
soared, and I was like, oh,
You're
let's
like,
go.
I did that. Nice. All right. Well, that's all we got for you today. Oh, yeah.
Come on, old man.
No, I hit my boys.
Oh. I didn't see what happened. I thought he was just complaining.
Nope, that's all we got for you guys today. We'll see you next week. Comment below what your choices were. Play along with us and
We found the button.
subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me
Adios.
about your atheism.
Hurry up and say bye.
Bye.